The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research is a public funded R&D institutions which is spread across the country, and we have 38 laboratories doing R&D activities in various areas of science, technology and engineering. We develop technologies and products. In addition to these activities, CSIR is also interested in inculcating scientific temper among school children to nurture their scientific spirit and also to popularize science among public. As a part of this activity, recently CSIR has entered into a memorandum of understanding with the Kendriya Vidyalayas to give training and workshops to the students of Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Jigyasa is a scientist-student connect program of CSIR. It is being organized by CSIR across the country with the Kendriya Vidyalayas. The program targets about 75,000 students and 1,000 teachers to connect with the scientists. Here at CSIR NIST, we organized a 5-day program with around 100 students from the Kendriya Vidyalayas around, and the 8 teachers also participated. The program consisted popular science lectures, short science films, quiz program, lab programs, demonstration of small lab experiments, and there was also a visit to various facilities of CSIR NIST.
Good morning. This is one of the chemical biology lab. We are working mostly in the interface between chemistry and biology. And for the school kids in the Kendriya Vidyalaya, we are planning to demonstrate some of the basic experiments, especially in the chemistry side, some distillation setup, and some of the reactions, organic reactions we set up under inert conditions that we are demonstrating. And the chemistry behind all these reactions, we are explaining them. So to motivate what are the research going on in CSIR NIST. And mostly we are working not only the chemistry side, we are also working on the biology side, where we put these molecules in cells and see their activity, especially the anti-cancer activity towards in different directions where it can be promoted to next level of compounds.
Ours is actually a nanomaterials research lab. We focus mainly on the development of different type of materials that we envisage to be used in different areas like solar cell, light emitting diodes. We also make materials that are highly used in the area of bio-nanophotonics, for example, sensing of specific diseases, and also treatment of many diseases. For the benefit of the school children, we have arranged the demonstration of the actually one part of our research, that is synthesis of nanomaterials of different sizes and shape, and that will enable the students to understand how the properties of the nanomaterials can be changed by controlling their size.
The Jigyasa program is envisaged to inculcate a spirit of scientific research among school children and to attract them to pursue science as an option for R&D career. We at the Functional Ceramics Group have made the students to perform some simple experiments that make them understand the importance of conserving the nature and the energy and environment.
When I was provided with this opportunity to interact with the students of class 9 and class 10 for this Jigyasa program. So I was indeed very happy because I was talking with my own family members, because I myself belong to the KBS family. I have done some part of my academic program career at KB. So I think this kind of programs is very important for emerging students to make them curious about very simple things in science. And I think the interaction that happened between us and the students and all the faculty members was really useful for us to develop as researchers, and for them to understand the very small things and very interesting things about science, and choose science as an interesting career option in the later part of their life. And I believe that this kind of program will encourage them further to pursue science as a career, and they will be having, when we interacted with the students, they had a lot of questions, and those questions were really interesting, because we can expect interesting questions only from this age group. As we just grow up, we can see that we get only specific questions, but they have a different kind of imagination, and that imagination helps them to pursue this kind of ask this kind of questions. So I think it is indeed a great exercise, and we should do this kind of exercise very frequently.
I can call it a new world, which describes science at its best. I thank our group's madam and all my colleagues who were with us, and there are many young talents. We were called junior scientists here. We especially thank all the lecturers which were who just coordinated with all the activities with us. They and I mostly love that carrot. We made carrot powder. I loved that activity the most.
When I was given the opportunity of coming here, I had different thoughts. I thought NIST was a very, they would have sophisticated machines. So I thought the teachers would be very strict. But when I came here, my thoughts were all, the teachers were all very friendly, supportive and interactive. This place is worth watching, and there is always a scope for development, and we could explore the unknown areas of science. If you had any doubts, the teachers would clear, and they would have a smile on their face every time we had some doubts.
It was a wonderful experience here, the labs and everything. It was a superb experience to us. I don't think we will get such a good experience anywhere else.
This was one of the best experience, or the best week in all our lives. First we thought that our lab was one of the best, but after coming here we understood that this is a different world. And not only physics but also chemistry is in a different world over here. We learned to make milk powder at the beginning, which we use in our daily life. And then we went to the biogas plant to understand that food waste can be made into a fuel. And then we went to the ceramic section and different parts over here, and we understood that what we know about science is very less compared to what is there over here.
We had a wonderful time over here, and we met many eminent scientists. We got beautiful lectures from them. They taught us all about science. We learned how biogas is made. We saw how metals are processed. We went to the agro processing unit, where we saw how our food products are processed. And these scientists at CSIR, they taught us that learning science can be really fun.
It was a nice experience for all of us to attend this program of CSIR. First of all, I would like to say that I'm very much inspired. Before coming here, my ambition was to become an engineer, but after all these courses, and it's the 4th day, my ambition became to become a scientist, to explore the Bermuda Triangle. Some people will think it's so stupid, but after all this interactions we had with the famous scientists, the researchers of here, we had very much inspiration to become some famous personalities in our future. In our school, we usually won't have so much facilities for doing chemistry and all, but here we found it so informative and I think that we will not get more information than this anywhere.
I feel very proud and lucky to be here as a part of CSIR summer camp. If at any point of my life I become a great inspiration for other people, I would say that one of the inspiration which in my life could be a visit to CSIR, because it gave me a lot of improvement in my life, and I am a person who is wishing to opt science in my higher education. I thank everyone who gave me such a great opportunity to visit here.
Actually, this was a great opportunity for me to visit the CSIR. If I hadn't come here, it could have been a great loss for me. We got to visit many places here, and which made me more inspired to become whom I desire to be, an astrophysicist. We came to visit, we came to know about many things about science from here, which are very much new to us. It's actually it's an eye-opener for us.
According to our syllabus, I think we are having a little less portion in science. We are having a portion, but it's not up to this level. By this program, we could learn more about science, and it's our luck that we got this opportunity to be here.
But now we got an idea how the scientists are working, how much efforts they are taking for the progress of our country. The lectures by all these eminent scientists very informative. So as a whole, the program was well executed, and I thank all the faculty and especially the pilot of this program, Dr. Suresh sir. Thank you, Nana. Best ever science camp I have ever attended. That is for sure.
Jigyasa is one of the most recently introduced academic outreach program of CSIR. This is the first time CSIR NIST is conducting such a program. For the last 5 days, this program was conducted here. Several eminent scientists of our institute gave scientific lectures and also demonstrated several experiments in different scientific fields in their laboratory to the students of 9th and 10th standards from Kendriya Vidyalayas in the Trivandrum city. 6 schools in the city. They really enjoyed the program. There was a tremendous response from the student community, and with the grand success of this program is actually giving us further ideas, and we will continue the program in the next year also.